Hello Witchers, I'm going to show you where to find all the Mastercrafted armor locations. If this video helps you, please like it. Leave a silly comment for the algorithm and don't subscribe to me. Alright, I'm going to start in this spot in the Ruined Inn to start the quest. I already got the item from this location. I just wanted to show you this one first because it's the easiest spot to get it and to start the quest. Okay, so we're going to head inside this house right here. Now, there's going to be a zillion enemies in this area that you have to clear out, but that's okay. And there's a couple wraiths down here. Now, it's going to be in this first door, and it's going to be just in here. Okay, now I've already looted it, but this is where it's going to be. Make sure you check around in other rooms as well. Okay, actually, it could be this one right here. Can't exactly remember, but I know it's one of these chests. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. You just come from the miners camp and it's an easy ride all the way up. There is a lot of enemies here. So you're gonna, and they're all level 30, so you're gonna have to be pretty strong to take them out. Though I did find they were pretty easy for level 30 baddies. Alright, so right here there's a loot. We're gonna get this arrest warrant and loot again. And there is the thing we are looking for. Okay, so that's where you loot it, on this body right here, to get the silver sword. Alright, so I'm in the next location now. Okay, I'm just on this island. There's going to be a cave right here. Let's head inside. I think there's going to be some enemies in here as well. Let's get the torch out. Okay. Just going to climb up. Let's climb across. And we're going to do a nice big jump here. There we go. And this is who we need to loot right here. Make sure you read the letter. And there we go. Let's go find the next one. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. Okay, so we just went through this path here to get to this fast travel point. Okay, that's where I am now. Figure it's a good place to start. Now, there's going to be a lot of jumps and hops and climbing around. So we're just going to hop along here. There's some enemies here. Hopefully I can make the jump before they notice me. There we go. Looks like that guy had a bad day. We're just going to hop up here now. And go this way. Alright, looks like I got to take care of these enemies first. Okay, after taking care of all those annoying enemies, we're going to go ahead and hop across. Make our way up. Alright, again, lots of big jumps here. Make sure you're running nice and fast when you're making them. Let's hop up here. Okay, we're gonna hop up here. Come on, girl. Get up there. Alright, what do we got now? We're just gonna hop down here then. Now we're on the right path. We're gonna keep hitting straight now. Big jump here. Whee! Alright. I'm gonna just keep heading straight. I think there's a door right here we can go through. And there's going to be a bunch of enemies in this room, so let's go ahead and take all of them out. We're just going to go down the stairs first. And I'm going to take out all these enemies first. Okay, so once you take out the enemies here, you're just going to grab this thing right here. Alright, I don't know if you need that or not, but I just thought I'd show it just in case. And then there's a switch right here we're going to go ahead and pull. That's going to open up all the gates for us. Why aren't you pulling it? There we go. Good stuff. Then there's some loot right here. But again, that's also not necessary. I think this releases a bunch of wraiths. Not sure why they're in prison. Make sure you check all the prison cells. But afterwards, we're going to take the one on the very far right-hand side. Okay, we're going to go down here. And make our way through. Okay. Just going to head straight. And we're going to turn to the right. Sounds like there's some enemies in here. We can ignore them or just keep going. Looks like we can go this way. Alright, hop up. Big jump here. Nice. And just keep heading through. Let's hop through here. There we go. Now we're in the throne room, I believe. And the chest we're looking for is right here. Okay, so that's the rest of the collectibles, and that's it for this quest. All right, to get the map for this quest, you have to go right here and talk to this armorer. Okay, this is where I am on the map. Take this fast travel point right here. Just come into the castle, and there's the armorer right here. He'll sell you the map as well as a bunch of other maps. So make sure you come here first. Okay, so I'm in the first location right here. I just came from this fast travel point and walked up into this area. It was kind of a hill to walk up, but I didn't slide down. There is a couple enemies here, especially those spiky enemies. Make sure you use Axii to influence their minds to put their spikes away so you can actually attack them. I think the bear symbol is right here, so let's go ahead and examine that.
Might want to look around some.
Alright. So after you look at the bear symbol, we're going to go ahead and head inside. I think this is a pretty basic cave. I don't think it's going to branch off too many times, so let's go inside and see what we find. So here are these spiky enemies again. Like I said, just use Axii and they put those spikes away. Alright? That's the best way to take these guys out. Again, Axii, spikes are away, get your hits in. After taking care of all these enemies, I see a chest right here. Is this what we're looking for? I'm not sure. Maybe it's this one right here. Yeah, that's the one we're looking for. Okay, so that's the first one collected. We're in our next location now. There is a fast travel point to this grotto. Okay, this is where I am on the map. Okay. It's not hard to get to this area, especially with the fast travel point. Let's go ahead and look for the bear symbol, which should be to our left here, I guess. Yeah, there it is there. Alright. Okay, so there's the entrance of the cave. We're going to head inside here. Now, there's going to be some guys guarding it. I've already taken them out. They were fairly weak. I didn't see this chest up here before, so I'm going to quickly grab it. Alright, there's some good loot in here, so make sure you take a good look around and don't leave anything behind. We're going to go this way now. Get my torch out so you can see a little better. Wouldn't be surprised that it's this chest right here. So let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Nice. Let's move on to the next one. This is where I am on the map now. We got another cave location. All these things seem to be in caves. Alright, so let's get our torch out. And I think the bear symbol should be... Yeah, there it is there. Let's go and look at it.
Look around some.
Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and rush into the cave. See if there's anything in particular we need to find. Oh, looks like some guys here. I guess we'll have to take them out. Okay, so after you take out the farting rock trolls that are here, they really just couldn't stop farting. I wonder what they ate. We're going to just see a chest right there where you'll find the boots. Alright, so this is where I am on the map. This is where you collect the, where you get the item that reveals the locations on the map. Looks like we got some island locations here and one on land right here. Well, they're all islands, I guess. Alright, so I just want to show you that this armorer, he's the one that's going to sell you the map. So come to him, he sells the map for part 2 and a bunch of other maps as well. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm approaching the first location now, right here on the map. Let's find this bear symbol, which I believe should be just around the corner here on the wall. Or is it right here? Yeah, there it is, sorry.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, so looks like it gave us something to the right. We're gonna have to climb this mountain thing. Let's go in here. What do we got? Looks like this is probably it. Yep, there it is. Nice. Let's find the next one. This is where I'm on the map now. There is a fast travel point here, though I did have to take a boat to get here. And there's a zillion pirates on this bloody island. They're all level like 11 to 13. But, so they're easy to take out. Looks like there's the symbol right here.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, but as you see on my mini-map, there's a bunch of bodies because there's just 1,000 of them here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find this treasure. Okay, from the bear symbol over there, we're still in the courtyard. We're gonna go up these stairs right here. Okay, and I think it's in here. Yep, there it is. Nice. Let's go to the next one. Alright, this is where I am on the map. For the next one, there's a couple foglets here, level 26. So once you take care of them, you're just going to walk through here, walk through the trees, and you'll see the symbol right there.
Might want to look around some.
Alright, so we're going to head into this ice cave here. Alright, get around these two spikes. They're kind of finicky to get around. I don't think there's much to this cave. Here we go. This is probably the chest we're looking for right here. Yep, there it is. And that's the last one. I just want to show you where you get the map for the locations first. You get it off this armorer right here. Okay, so make sure you buy it off him. I think he sells all 4 parts. Alright, so let's get started. This is where I am on the map right now. We're in Velen for the first one. They're all close to the Orphan's Crookback Bog. One here, one here. We just started on this one. You can do whatever one you want first. Okay, so we're going to see the symbol right outside the cave. Okay, so we're just right outside the cave still after looking at the symbol. We're going to go in and to our left, and we'll see a guy right here, and there is the loot we're looking for. Make sure you loot him as well. Alright, so this is where I am on the map now. Called the Ruined Tower. Apparently there is a fast travel point here, which is nice. Right beside the fast travel point, we're going to see the symbol we're looking for.
Might want to look around some.
There is a level 25 Earth Elemental here as well that you're going to have to take out, so make sure you're ready for that battle, though it is an easy enemy to beat. From the fast travel point, we want to head this way. It is kind of well hidden, kind of hard to see. We're going to go by the tree, hop up here, and there it is right there. Nice, and that's it. Alright, this armorer here is the one that sells you the diagrams, or the maps for the diagrams, sorry. Okay, he sells a lot. He sells some Wolf School ones as well, but he sells all the Bear School ones. So make sure you pick up all of them when you go there. Let's go ahead and fast travel to Velen, where we're going to find our first upgrades. Okay, so this is where I'm on the map. There's another cave here. Let's quickly look for the symbol. Oh, there it is right there. Alright.
Might want to look around some.
I won't be surprised if there's some type of bear or something inside here, but let's take a quick look. Let's hop down. Get my torch out. Let's see. Is this it right here? No. Looks like it's actually just on the other side of the cart. Right there. Nice. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so this is where I am on the map for the next one. Alright, I came from this fast travel point. I just swam to this location. Looks like we're not going into a cave for once. And it's just a cart. Let's examine the ground here.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, good. Some drowners watching. You guys keep watching. Okay, so after taking care of the drowners, looks like we're going to have to head straight. For a second, I thought we were going to avoid a cave, but I guess I was wrong about that. Are we going on that island? Looks like it. Let's head to the island and see what's here. Okay, so once you're on the island, there is a chest just sitting right in the middle, and there is the diagram we are looking for. Nice. There's also a guy here for some coins if you want to grab that. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. Find the next one. There is a fast travel point if you've been here before. Here is the logo on the wall.
Might want to look around some.
Alright. So once you got that, we're just going to go ahead and get inside. Now, I did press a lever in here, in this little building right here. There's a lever in there. So I don't know if that was for this or not, but I pulled it. Alright, is this the, yeah, here's the, I guess it's not for this. So there you go. Go ahead and grab it, and that's the last location. Alright, we're going to start by exploring under the Temple Isle. This is where I am on the map. Okay, you can see the main road right here. Okay, they have a little tricky kind of like a fake road going to where you want to go, but that's not where you want to go. Alright, I'll show you in a second. This is where I am. The main road is just up those stairs. We just gotta go down as much as we can, so we're gonna go down this hill here. Down and around. Okay. And then I think we need to go this way. Yeah. We're gonna go this way. And jump down here. There we go. Keep going around. And we've reached the cave. Nice. All right.
There's something here.
So we need to interact with this to get rid of the illusion. Okay. And now we're inside. If you're wondering how I got rid of that illusion, do the Hunting a Witch quest. Alright. That will lead to you finding the item that I used. Alright, I cranked the gamma so you guys can see much better. Looks like there's an enemy as soon as we get in here, so let's go ahead and just quickly take care of him. He's just a lonely golem. Okay, looks like we can either go left or right. There's a breakable wall to my right. I just can't help myself. I'm going to quickly check in here first. As soon as you enter the room, make sure you go under the water. There is a chest in the water down there. You can see it if you use your Witcher sense. It's as soon as you enter the room. Alright, looks like this is just another... Oh, never mind. Actually, I thought this was like an entrance to the cave, but looks like I'm wrong. There's just another chest here. Alright, so that's just some loot you can grab. Invoice for the golem. Alright, so nothing too crazy in here. Okay, so I'm back in the main room now, where I fought the golem. We're going to go to the right this time. Okay. And then we're going to hop on these stones. There's a big hop I did there. Alright, you might not want to use your torch for a lot of here. You can see that there's lots of gases everywhere. Okay, that can cause an explosion. Or you just turned your gamma up really high like I did. Okay, so we've reached a room full of statues, and we got to look at the research notes. If you want, it'll tell you what to do. But what you want to do is you want to turn these statues all the way around until they're facing the inside of the room. Okay, so they're all facing in. So do that for every single statue as you go. Okay, so I'm just moving the last statue now, so they're all facing in. Just gotta move this one twice. And there we go. That should open it up. And it's just all water. Make sure you have your crossbow equipped, because there's gonna be some enemies in here. Alright, so go ahead and dive underwater. And then get your crossbow out and shoot them. They all die in one hit with the crossbow. Thank goodness. You don't even really have to aim for them. Whoops. Hey. At least I thought you didn't have to aim. There we go. Really struggling with this aiming of the crossbow here. There we go. Alright, I got them all. I think you can lock onto them by pressing down the joystick, your left joystick. Once you've taken care of all those drowners, you can go ahead and dive down. You can see there is something sparkling down there. Let's go ahead and loot it. And we got the laboratory key. There's nothing else down here, right? No. Alright, so that's for the door we couldn't open in the main room before. So let's get out of here and make our way back to that main room. Okay, so I'm in that main room where I fought the golem in the beginning. We're going to head this way towards the door now. And go ahead and unlock it. Alright. There'll be a friendly guy in here waiting for you. Let's go ahead and just punch him in the face. I don't think there's anything special about him, though he does have powers, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and get my shield up. And then just take him out real quick. There we go. Nice. Let's make sure we loot him. Get all the diagrams. So you get all the diagrams off of him. There should be some more treasure in here. So let's go ahead and loot whatever else is in this room. Okay, so I looted everything. Now we have to head over to this area. But I am going to show you where to find the boat for another diagram that I already collected before. Okay, so this is where I am on the map. Just on this little island here. Pretty easy to get here from the lighthouse. You can just swim across. We're going to see a pretty big ship out in the open. We're going to hop into it. Now, I've already collected this before, like I said. Because I just saw the ship and I couldn't help myself. I swam to it. But it's in this chest right here. Okay? As soon as you walk down. I think there's other treasures in here too, so make sure you look around. Okay, so the next location is all the way over here. I'm just taking the lighthouse fast travel point from where I just was, and we're going to go to this area. Starting from the fast travel point, we're just going to go straight. And there's a crevice we're just going to run right into. Alright, there we go. Once inside, there's a crack right here, so let's get our telekinetic blast. Blast that wide open. Alright, and there is the next loot we need. Make sure you also read the book that you get off of him, because that will show you where to get the next item. Okay, so looks like we got a new thing on the map. We got to go here next. Okay, like I said, this is where I am on the map. There is a fast travel point to this area, which is nice. Okay, so if we look over to the left here, we'll see there's something to examine.
Look around some.
Alright, I'm not sure if that's really required. Let's go ahead and get our telekinetic blast out and blast the door open. Stop looking at the bandits. I keep looking at the bandits. There we go. Nice. Alright, those bandits should know to leave me alone. So we're going to head downstairs. And let's see what we find. Let's loot this. Alright, there's a bunch of manuscripts there. Is that the manuscript we're looking for? I don't think so. Let's keep heading downstairs. Oh, I got a superior swallow, though. That's nice. Alright, oops. And there we go. We got a journal. And that was the last piece of equipment that we need. Alright, this is where I am on the map. I just wanted to show you this because this is where you get a map to show you these two locations. We're going to start with the one in Novigrad in a moment. But again, let's just take a quick look where I am. I'm in Blackborough. We're going to talk to this guy right here. He will sell you a map for very cheap for these locations. Alright, so let's head to the first one. Okay, I'm in Novigrad now. I'm starting at this fast travel point just to make it easy for you to understand where I am. Let's head straight. And then we're going to continue to head straight. We're going to jump on a ledge right here. Alright, and behind the ledge there is a ladder. Let's climb the ladder. Alright, head inside. And then it should be somewhere in here. Let's see what we got. Do we have to head upstairs? Probably. Let's see what's in this box right here. Nope. I'm just gonna go upstairs for now. It says it's downstairs though. Even though it says it's downstairs, it's right here upstairs. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab it, and there we go. Very confusing. Okay, the next one can be found right here on the map. The abandoned manor. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and head inside. I already came here once in a previous quest. And we're just going to head, once you see this, we're going to head up the stairs. And then it should be in this bookcase right here, or the treasure chest right beside the bookcase. Okay? Okay, so this is where I am on the map for the next one. There's two caves here, one on this side and one on the other. We're just at the entrance to the cave now. Now, there should be some markings on the wall around here somewhere. Or I guess it was back here. Ah, there it is. Alright, so we can go investigate that.
Look around some.
Alright. Now, it shouldn't be very far in the cave. If you use your Witcher senses, it probably won't get past you. Of course, it's a little dark in here, so let's use my torch. Ah, there it is right there. Okay. Nice. Alright, so that's all the diaphragms for this scavenger hunt. Alright, you can do them any order that you want. I'm just going to choose the order that it gave me in the beginning. So it looks like the first place we got to go to is over here on the map. Now, quickly, if you don't have these icons, this guy sells you a map in order to see those icons on your map. Though, I couldn't talk to him until it was like noon. Alright, so maybe, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 9 o'clock you could have to talk to him at. Because I think I tried talking to him at like at 6 a.m. and he wasn't having it. Anyways, so let's go to our first location. I'm approaching the cave now. Now, I think there should be a wolf insignia, or sorry, a cat insignia right here. Yeah, there it is. All right.
I want to look around some.
Now we're going to go ahead and enter the cave. Now, there will be either some bears in here or some bandits. I'm not sure. But I think we got to go near the end of the cave. Oh, there's the bear. Good stuff. All right, let's head forward. And looks like this is it. So it should be around the bear, I think. Is this it right here? Hey, come on, go near me. Come on. All right. No, that doesn't look like it's it. Looks like we got another treasure chest right here. There it is. All right, let's move to the next spot. I'm approaching the next area now. In Oxenford. Looks like it's in a house. But let's go around here. Is there a door there? I don't see a door there. I think we're going to go down here, actually. There's a door. Let's make our way inside. Okay, there's the cat icon right there. Let's go and examine it. Okay, so we're going to look to our right now. We're going to see a ladder. Let's hop down. Okay. Let's keep walking forward. I got my Witcher sense going. Let's get a torch in here. Okay, looks like we got a fake wall there. And a brick right here. Let's push the brick. And that opened the wall. And looks like there's the diagram. Nice. Okay. Let's look around the rest of the room if you want, but that's everything we need for this area. Okay, so I'm at the quarry now. At the fast travel point. Let's head inside. See if we can find the cat logo. Alright, apparently there's a quest to do here too. Okay, so after taking care of the monsters for the bandits, we're gonna go forward towards the cave. Looks like there's the icon there. Okay, let's head into the cave. Looks like it's a pretty small cave. And it should be right here. There it is. Nice, so that's the final one. Alright, we got 3 locations we got to go to for these diagrams. Now, you can buy the map for the diagrams right here. The quartermaster sells it to you in Castle Village. This guy right here. Okay, so buy it off him. The map, it was only like 20 or 30 crowns, something like that. Let's head to the first location. Okay, so I'm approaching the first location now. There's a big rock monster out front. So be ready for that. I don't know what level he is. Level 27, that's pretty high level. But these guys have really slow attack animations, so they shouldn't be too hard to beat. Okay, so I just took him out. Now just remember to just always use your shield for this guy. If you use your shield, Quen, most of the time you'll be okay because his hits do hit hard, but he doesn't hit you very often. Okay, so just heal, keep your healing potions going, your shield going. Should be easy to beat. Anyways, I think there's a marking on this rock or something. There it is, right there. Okay.
Look around some.
Now we just gotta look around for the treasure chest. Let's see where it is. Is it around here? I had a feeling. Okay. There we go. All sorts of armors right there. So let's go to the next location. This is where I am on the map now. To get to the next one. I think there's some enemies here waiting for us near a cave. Let's go ahead and take them out. There's like 1,000 neckers waiting for you at the beginning of the cave. Let me just use my Witcher sense to see if I can find the icon. Oh, there it is there. Okay, so let's examine that. And I assume we have to go into the cave and fight whatever monster's in there. Like I said, you shouldn't go all the way into the cave because there's 1,000 of these neckers here and you need to take them all out. And then there should be another monster in here. I can hear him clomping around. Where are you now? Oh, it's a rock troll. Oh, okay. It's not that strong. Okay, so I just took out the troll. There's his body right there. Now we can go to the left and there is going to be some stuff here, including some more neckers and another chest. So make sure you loot this stuff right here, but this is not exactly what we want. We want to go this way. We're going to see a little ledge right here. Let's jump up on it. These rocks are in our way. I'm going to try and punch them, I guess. Do I break them like this? There we go. Alright, out of the way, rocks. And there is the diagram. Okay, so this is where I am on the map for the next one. You get a fast travel point here once you come here too. Let's look for the markings. Oh, there it is there. Okay, let's examine it. Nice. Okay, so let's head inside the cave. I don't think this is a cave you really get lost in. I think there's just a big monster in there guarding it. Ah, there he is. He looks friendly. Alright, so I'm about to take him out. For this guy, just make sure to use your shield a lot. Because again, they attack really slowly. So as long as you have your shield up most of the time, you should be okay when fighting golems. Let's go ahead and loot him. Where's my loot? No loot for this guy? Alright, fine. I didn't want any loot anyway. Okay, so looks like there's a bunch of stuff here. There's the diagram. Nice, and that should be all of them. Okay, I just wanted to quickly show you where I got the map. I got it off this guy here in Velen, which revealed the locations for me. This armorer right here, so go ahead and purchase from him. And let's go to Skellige and find the pieces. Alright, so this is where I am on the map for the first piece of armor, or actually the sword upgrade for the cat school gear. In front of this monster den. We're going to go to the right here. We can see a broken up wall, which will let us get through. Alright. Hop over here. And then we're going to head inside. Alright, some wraiths in here. After you take care of those wraiths, we're going to go to the left. We're going to see a symbol right here. Alright, let's go ahead and scan it. Oops, it's not working for some reason. Alright, it's definitely finicky to click on that one. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, let's go ahead and head up. And just to our right here, our left, sorry, you'll see this little cove, and that's where the gear is. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. On this little island here, there's going to be 2 locations to go to. I started with this one. There's a little monster den here, and the icon is just to our left of the monster den. Okay, so I'm heading inside the cave now. We're just going through the water. Okay, from these statues here, we're just going to head straight. And then just around the corner here, we're going to see a chest with all the armor in it. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. Not sure how to get to this cave any other way. I'm sure there must be another way, but I think it's easiest from this road. Then we're just going to hop through here. And just fall down there. Okay. Ooh. See, I almost tripped. Not sure how else to get to this cave, really. But anyways, here I am. There's the symbol. And let's head inside. Okay, let's make our way in. We're going to go ahead and use our telekinetic blast here. Whoops. Let's just use my torch real quick. And there's the loot. Alright. Alright, this is where I am on the map. Okay, it seemed to only give me one location to go to. This grave. Okay. If you want to know where you get the map for this armor, you can find it at the armorer in this town here. Alright, just go talk to the armorer in there. Alright, let's get started and hop down. Let's look for the bear symbol first. Or sorry, the griffin symbol.
Might want to look around some.
Okay. So let's go ahead and head inside and get rid of these wraiths. If you go to the right over here, you're going to find some treasure chests, but you don't need to go in that area if you don't want to. But there are some good treasures in there. There seems to be wraiths all over the place. Make sure you loot them after you get them. They drop some good stuff. Let's just continue forward through this cave. Looks like there's a crack in the wall here. Let's use our telekinetic blast. There we go. Oh, jeez. Alright, might want to lay off the torch in this area. Let's get rid of this wraith. Now, to get rid of the poison, you can use the telekinetic blast as well. There we go. Let's take out these wraiths again. Jeez, a lot of poison in this area. Get out of the way, wraiths. Okay. Once you got rid of the wraiths, just keep hitting the poison with your telekinetic blast. That should keep you somewhat safe. Okay, you actually don't have to climb the rocks. You can blast them away with the telekinetic blast again. I just took care of the weak enemy that's in here. Looks like it just gave me a book. Let's see what we find in this area. Is this the loot right here? Yeah, it looks like here's the Griffin armor that we're looking for. Nice. Okay, so that's probably it for this area. We gotta read George's notes next. So, is that what we just got? Okay, so we gotta read the George's journal here. So we're gonna go into our quest items, and I did just see it on the very bottom. This is what it looks like right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and read it, and go back out. And I assume that's gonna give us new locations. Yeah, okay. So if we go back to our world map, now we got 2 more locations we gotta visit. This lighthouse over here. I actually think this is a lighthouse too. Alright, let's go to both of them. To get out of here nice and fast, we're just going to turn around and go this way. This will take us to a hidden wall, which I assume will let us out. Yep, looks like it. Alright, let's get going. Okay, so I'm at the next location here. It has a fast travel point. In Hinhold. We're going to head right in. I think this one's going to be a bit of a jaunt. We're going to go up here. Through the spider webs. And there's going to be a harpy nest here that I've already taken out. Oh, it looks like I accidentally left one of the harpies behind. Let me just take care of that. Alright, after you take out all the harpies, we're going to blow open this door right here. Oh, I guess I don't need to blow it open. Sorry. Looks like we got some loot here. There's a letter, and there's the sword we are looking for. Alright, that's the diagram we're looking for. Alright, so we made our way to Lornuk now. I think we got to jump down. You can't lower the bridge yet. You have to lower it from the other side, I think. So we're just going to jump down right here. Alright. I think... Oh yeah, there's a place of power right there. So yeah, maybe we got to jump down over here. Jump right into the water. Because I know the entrance was close to the place of power. Let's go ahead and grab that first. After you draw from the place of power, we're just going to jump in the water. You can see there's a little cave icon in my mini-map. We're going to dive down. There's some drowners in here. Let's just take them out real quick and keep going. Geez, more drowners. I swear I just got the last one. Let's take them all out real quick. There we go. Just make sure you bring your crossbow with you. And we're just going to come out of the water now. Alright, so we're inside the tower area. Jeez. Just diving in weird spots. We gotta climb up. Come on, climb up. Great. Let's just keep doing that. There we go. Alright, let's loot this. Nice. And we're gonna climb up here. And climb this ladder thing. This is supposed to be a ladder, right? Oh, yeah. So just press A to use it. Like a ladder. Sorry, it's such a tight spot. Alright, now we're inside the lighthouse. And I'm going to find a way to lower the bridge as well before we get out of here. Let's loot this. That's not the loot we're looking for, though. We're going to go ahead and head upstairs some more. Looks like we've got more stuff over here. Okay, so we're going to head outside. You can go up the lighthouse if you like. There's loot up there, but not the loot we are looking for. Let's go ahead and use this and lower the bridge. Alright, so we're going to head up this ladder here. And let's just take a quick look around. I think it's going to be in this chest here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe it's this chest, sorry. Yeah, there it is. Along with some crafting notes, we can go ahead and read those. But that should be everything we need. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you on the map where you actually get the diagram. You get it from this guy in mid-corpse. Okay, and it's the armorer. He's going to sell it to you, so just look through his inventory and he will sell it to you. It's got a little explanation point on it. Alright, let's go to the first location that's actually closest to me, which is over here. Okay, so I'm at the next location here. There's a lot of pirates in here. But the icon is on the wall just over here.
Might want to look around some.
And we're just going to go around the corner. And there it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and loot it. Nice. On to the next one. Alright, so I'm at the Burnt Ruins now. This one should be easy to find. There's the fast travel point. We're just going to go up here. And I think it's on the wall. Yeah, there it is. The Griffin logo.
Might want to look around some.
Alright, and then I think we just got to take a look at the wreckage. It's actually kind of hard to see it. I'm going to go up and around. And it's in this wreckage. You can see it just a little bit. And there it is. Perfect. Alright, I've made it to the next location. I just took my horse all the way over here, then just walked to where I am now. And, I thought I saw, there's the logo right there. Let's go ahead and look at it.
Might want to look.
Okay, so I did just find it. There is the picture right there. We're going to go over this way, jump down, and there it is. The Griffin boots. Alright, so this is where I am on the map. I just want, actually, so let me show you where I am on the map real quick. Because this is where you get the map for this quest. From this guy right here. Okay, so just grab it from this guy first. You can just buy it from him, the map. And then the first location we have to go to is just down here. Okay, so I'm at this location now. I just showed up to the cave area. Now there is an enemy here, this thing. You need to use your magic trap in order to hit it. Alright, so make sure you drop a magic trap. He just flashbanged me. Alright, so let's just quickly take out the Dopplers he's got out there. And there we go. So you can see I can't do any damage to him, but if I just get it into the magic trap, he'll be okay. Come here you. There we go. And now we can get it. Alright, good. Just wanted to show you that because I thought it was interesting that it was vulnerable to you unless you do that. So let's go ahead and look at the picture right there. Nice. Alright, so let's get our telekinetic blast. Blast those rocks out of the way. And head inside. Is that it? Yeah, there it is there. Nice. Alright, I'm going to quickly show you where I am on the map. This armorer right here in Novigrad will sell the map piece to you. That will start this quest. This guy right here. Okay. He's in the main square. Now let's go ahead and head to Skellige, which is where we will find most of the armor. Okay, so I decided to go to this one first. There's 3 locations. I'm starting from the top and working my way down. I just went from this fast travel point, walked down the road. There was a Cyclops on the way. And some bandits here as well. Let's go to this rock and examine it. I'm not sure why it's not letting me examine it. There we go. So it should be somewhere in this area. Is it just behind the rock? Yeah, there it is, right behind the rock. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is the next location that I'm going to. I just took the boat to here from this location. And where's the marking? There it is.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, so looks like we got to go off into the distance then. Let's go this way. And see what we can find over here. I know there's more pirates. I was fighting a bunch of pirates, so look, some more bandits. Okay, so after you take them out, we're just going to go around the corner by their boat right here, and the chest is kind of hidden off to the side. And there we go. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. I took a boat from the ruined inn. There is a fast travel point from the lighthouse as well. Here's the cave. Where is the... There's the drawing. Let's examine that.
I want to look around some.
Okay. Now let's head right into the cave. So you just keep heading straight, and then looks like we got to turn to the right. That's going to take us into the circle. Let's see if we can find what we're looking for pretty quickly. Alright. I have a feeling it'll be in this room. What do we got here? Let's go ahead and loot this. Is this it here? Yep, looks like that's it. Nice. I'm just going to show you where I got the diagram or the map for the diagrams. Alright, I got it off this guy right here. Alright, you might have to do his quest to get his sword making shop going, but other than that, he sells you the diagrams that you need, or the map to the diagrams. And we're going to go ahead and head to Skellige. Okay, so I'm in Skellige now. As you can see, there's 3 locations, all in the big main island. I went to this one first. You can start from Red Gill over here. Okay, now there's a Cyclops here, level 30, by the way. So beware of that. Alright, there is the sketch right in the wall.
Might want to look around some.
So what you want to do is you actually want to climb it right there. And climb this too. Alright, climbing it awfully weird, but that's okay. Let's climb up here too. There's actually a place of power in here as well. We're going to turn to our left, and it's in this chest right here. Okay. Right here. Luckily, the fast travel point's pretty close by. There's a lot of enemies in this area, though. Including an elemental, an earth elemental. That's like level 27 or something. Okay, so anyways. Let's just look at the drawing.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, and then we got to head back to where the earth elemental was. We're going to climb up this rock here. And it's underneath this wood. There we go. Okay, so I'm at the next location right here on the map. I just took this path here to get to where I am. There's the drawing on the wall right there. Let's examine it.
I want to look around some.
And then I think we just have to go into this building right here. And there it is, sitting right there. Nice. And that's it. Alright, so this is where I am on the map. Okay. I had to take this path right here. You pretty much have to take the road. Alright, it's the easiest way to get here. Okay, so there's a couple things in this ruins that I want to show you. We're going to go to the left first and hop up here. There seems to be a polished crystal. Let's grab that. Not 100% sure what that's for yet. Alright, then let's head up. And we're going to find another chest right here that's got a sword in it. And then we're going to go up the ladder. Is this the chest we're looking for? We got some notes. Alright, read that if you want.
Look around some.
Alright, some more chests. And some more notes with a letter of apology. Okay. Now we're going to head up again. What else we got? Looks like some more stuff. Lots of loot here. Okay, so I'm back on the ground level, and if you scan, you can see that there's a portal right here. We got to examine it.
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
So that's what the polished crystal is for. There's another crystal right here.
A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Alright, so we're going to hit it with the telekinetic blast. Get it going again.
Port's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough. Right.
Alright.
Now to activate it.
So we got the, we put the crystal in. We're going to hit it again.
Who would have thunk?
Alright, now we got what we want. Are we just going to jump in? Let's jump in. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's head through here. Oh, there's a wraith waiting for us. Let's quickly take that guy out. Alright, and we got all the armor that we needed from that wraith. And we got a written note. Let's go ahead and read it real quick. And is that what's going to give us more locations? Yep, looks like that's what it did. We got one way up there. And one right here. So I think we're going to go that one first. That makes the most sense. Alright, let's do that. How do we get out of here? Okay, it looks like to get out of here, we have to just go a little bit to the left. And we can just slide down here. There we go. And just keep going, and then we can slide down here too. There we go. That's how you get down. And let's head to the next location. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. I had to take out some wraiths when I got here. We're going to go to the burnt remains of whatever building used to be here. Let's go ahead and examine this, and there we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's read the journal just in case. And that's it. Alright, let's head out of here. Okay, so I'm in the next location now. Once you get here, you get a fast travel point, which is nice. This is the ruined watchtower. Okay. There's the symbol right there.
Look around some.
And looks like we got some wraiths hanging around, so let's go ahead and take care of them. Okay, so after you take care of those wraiths, just head straight through the front door, and you'll see it right here. There's just a body there with the journal and the last piece that you need. Alright, so we're in the Baron's Castle now in Castle Village. This is where we're going to start. Now, in this little garden here, we're going to see a well. So we're going to go ahead and use this ladder and make our way down. I was about to jump down the well. I wonder if I would have survived. Oh, well, I guess I'll never know. Okay. Let's go ahead and look around. Looks like the symbol isn't actually down here. I'm going to go back up for a second. If you look in the top of the well, actually there's the symbol that you need to examine right there.
I want to look around some.
Okay. So once you examine that, then go down the well. Okay. Now let's just head in a straight line. Let's get my torch out. Shoot a lucky bolt first. Sorry, I don't have my torch equipped. Alright, good. Alright, so we're just going to head straight down. Okay, right beside this pool of water, you can go inside, and there is treasure in there, but what you want to do is go to the right, and this is the loot we're looking for right there. Okay, so we're at the next location now, right here. Alright, so there's the icon that we need to scan.
I want to look around some.
And then it seems like it's probably in the water. So let's go ahead and dive into the water. And it should be directly down from where I am now. Yep, there it is. Let's do a quick flip just for style. And come on now. Let me get it. Oh, good God. There we go. There's our next diagram. Nice. Okay, so we're in the next spot right here, this grotto. Fast travel point will appear once you've come here, which is nice. Let's look around, find the symbol. There it is there.
Might want to look around some.
Okay. Now let's head inside. See what we find. I'm going to go to the left because I always go to the left first. I don't think it mattered either way. I don't see any monsters in here either. Is this the chest right here? No, I don't think so. Let's take a quick look around some more. Alright, from this chest here, we're actually just going to turn around and we see there's 3 paths. We're going to take the middle one. And there's the chest I think we need. Yep. Okay, so that's all of them. I'm just going to quickly show you where I got the map for this. We got it at this blacksmith here in Lindenvale. In Velen. Okay. This guy right here, he will sell you the map, so just go buy it off him. Now let's head to Kaer Morhen and find the diagrams. This is where I am on the map now. I just fast traveled to the ruined watchtower in Kaer Morhen. Let's just take a quick look around. There's the symbol. So what you want to do is from the symbol, turn to the left. We're going to go up this little hill here. Okay, and then hop across, and there's the loot. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. For the next one, just at the end of this road here, we're going to turn to the left. And we're going to turn into the cave. And right here is the symbol. Okay, let's enter the cave. We're going to turn right and just keep heading straight. There's a loot right here. That's not really what we're looking for, though. Let's hop up. Once you've hopped up, you just go to the left. And it should be right here. And that's it. This is where I am on the map for the first one here. You can do them in any order you like, but this is just the order I started with. Let's walk inside and see if we could see the little logo here. Oh, it's on the roof? Oh, yeah. Okay, so now that all the harpies are gone, let's go ahead and scan this.
I want to look around some.
And let's take a quick look around, see if we can find the chest. So what you want to do is you want to go over to the right. We're going to climb on this nest thing here, which will let us climb above that. And then we're going to run our way all the way across. And there's the chest right here. We're approaching the next location now. Just took the road to get here. Looks like there's a cave or a chamber of some sort. Let's see if we can find the symbol. Looks like it's up again. Another one in the ceiling.
Might want to look around some.
Okay. So looks like we gotta look around here. Doesn't look very big. Is it this thing right there? Yeah, it's that little thing right there. Nice. Alright, let's on to the next one. Okay, so this is where I'm on the map now. We're going to hop up here. And then hop up here. And let's go up. Alright. Oh, looks like ice troll. After you take care of the ice troll, we're going to see the logo right here.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised to find it in the giant hole, so I'm going to check in there first. Looks like there's a bunch of poison in this hole. I'm going to get my telekinetic blast out and see if I can disperse it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's grab what we need. Now we'll probably come back. That's probably not it yet. Yeah, see, it's coming back now. We just go ahead and use the telekinetic blast again. Keep looting. There it is. Okay, let's get out of here because it feels like I'm about to die. Alright, and that's it. I'm going to start right here at this cave. Okay. This is quite a walk or swim, really. You got to swim all through this river. There's some walking area right here, but you mostly have to swim to this area. I'm outside the cave now. Okay. Definitely took me a while to swim here. And there is the icon right there. Okay, so we're going to go into the cave. There is a big monster in here if you haven't been here yet. Okay, so I'm going to start from the main bad guy's body right in the middle of the room. That's where you jump in to the room. Okay, so right from where you jump in, we are going to go this way to the right. Alright, around the corner here. And I think there's some... Can we move this out of the way, these stalagmites? Yeah, so go ahead and splash those and then loot it, and there's the boots right there. Nice. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, so I'm approaching the next location now on the map. We're gonna head inside this cave.
A wolf head.
Alright.
I know this place.
Let's go ahead.
First trials of the grasses here before they built the fortress.
Okay. Let's hop up. Get our torch out. Oh geez, there's a necker in here. Very rude behavior, the necker there. Make sure you loot him. Let's move forward. Devourer as well. Alright. Let's keep moving forward.
Nice acoustics. Kids' screams must have carried far.
Alright. Okay, from this first table that you see, we're going to go to the left. We're going to see another table. Can I break this stalagmite right here? No? Okay, cool. I did break the one that was right here. I think we're going to hop over. And there's the loot. Right there. Nice. So I did break them with some, you know, telekinetic blasts to get at it first. I'm at the next location now. Okay, so once you cross this little bridge right here, you'll get a fast travel point, which is nice. Okay. Let's head inside the mine.
An iron mine.
Oh.
Depleted centuries ago.
And I think the picture is right here. Let's go ahead and look at it. Okay, so I already went inside, took a quick look around. There's an earth elemental that you'll find in here you'll have to take out. Alright, he's level 30. They're pretty hard to take out, but actually they're pretty slow. They just take a lot of damage. They're a real damage sponge. And then we're going to find this altar here, and there is the gauntlets. Okay, so that should be it. Okay, I'm doing them in no particular order. This is where I am for the first one on the map. In Velen. You can start from this fast travel point, easy to get here. Now there is a fiend that's hanging out in this area, so be mindful of that. You're going to have to take out a level 22 fiend. Alright, so there's the symbol right there. And the fiend is just right here. I already took him out. Okay, so right beside it, there's a bandit's key and some bandit notes. Let's grab that and look at it. Alright, just one of the bodies hanging out in the front. So now can I get inside? There we go. Alright, so let's loot it. And that's not what we were looking for. Oh, that's what we're looking for right here. Okay, so there's the first one. Okay, so this is where I am for the next one. Okay, this one should be pretty easy to find. There's a couple wraiths hanging around. But if we look at the cat's head, there's the symbol. Okay, so from the statue, we're just going to turn around. And we're going to look at this well. Alright, and we can see there's a little box in the well. And there we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now. There's just a ship that is sunk. There's a couple of drowners here that you have to take out with your crossbow. Make sure you do a nice flip before you go in the water. And there we go. We're going to go this way. And if I scan, so it's inside the room there. So we're going to go inside this room. We're going to examine it right here. There we go. Okay, so I think I found it here. Make sure you do a flip again before you go down. And as you can see, there's some stairs here. So we're going to go right in there. All right. And let's take a quick look around. Looks like there's something right here. And there we go. There it is behind the stairs. Nice. So let's just head back out. And that's it. All right. So this is where I am on the map. We're in Skellige. There seems to be a big dragon-like thing flying around here. But he doesn't seem interested in fighting me. So I'm just going to go over here. So I think this is where the symbol is. Yeah, there it is. So what you want to do is you want to go this way. And I think we can climb on the rocks here. Whoops. Flip right over it. And as you can see, there's a treasure chest just on the ledge. And there's our diagram. Okay, so I'm at the next one right here. It's right outside the fast travel point, which is nice. The old watchtower. And there's the symbol right there. Okay, so let's make our way inside. We're going to go this way. Go up here. And then we're going to just climb over this wall. We just go through this tree. Whoops. There we go. Okay, it should be right here. Nice. Okay, that's kind of difficult to get to. I wonder if you could just do it like this. You probably could just climb right here. Oh, no, I guess not. Maybe I can climb this. There we go. Yeah, just climb it like that. And that's how you get it. This is where I am on the map now. Okay. Just take this fast travel point here. A lot of exploding enemies in this area. But here's the spot we need to scan. So let's head to the right. And then just around the corner, you should see a chest right here. Okay, and that's everything. Alright, I'm in Karamoran right now. Just outside the main gate, the main building. Let's go inside, see what we can find. I think we have to head up the ladder. Couldn't find it down here. So let's head up here and we're going to check all these bookshelves. We're looking for his notes, I guess. I think I see something over here. Yeah, there it is. Let's go ahead and grab it. Nice. Let's read it. Alright. Alright, that's how you do the Forgotten Wolf School Gear quest. If this video helped you, please like it. Leave a silly comment for that algorithm and don't subscribe to me.